Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we're returning to our Let's Play of Rule the Waves 2, where we are playing as the US. We are in a very big war against pretty much all of the allies. We've been blockading Northern Europe for a while, but we are getting to the end of this little Let's Play. So what I want to do is send up all of our forces here now from the American East Coast towards Europe. So that's a couple of heavy cruisers, it's another carrier, and we do hope for an epic battle down here in Northern Europe, or maybe some engagement around Northeast Asia. We don't know yet. We do in the area of Europe. I think we do have the base of Stavanger. Mostly bombers right now. One of them only fair, all of the other ones pretty good, I think. And indeed our latest bombers should be extremely good. If we do have a look at the obsolete types, we can see that this medium bomber compared to this one can carry 4 2,000-pound bombs. This one could only carry 2,000 pounds at the most. This one 8,000. So that's a very big improvement, and we do hope to make that happen and get a nice engagement over here. So let's look at what the enemy has. 2 heavy cruisers on the German side, a couple of destroyers. On the French side there's 2 heavy cruisers, 2 carriers, a light carrier. And that's pretty nice, and a Japanese battle cruiser. So let's see whether we do get an engagement over there. We're losing some points due to the German presence in Panama, Rio Grande, a couple of other ships being commissioned. We want to crush them completely. We don't find any peace. That's nice to see. We don't want to get more aircraft in the Aleutians. New flying boats. Very lovely. Right now we have the Boeing Buccaneer. It's about 5 years old. Does have a range of 880 miles and can carry a couple of things. So all of these guys now, well, most of them don't really compete in terms of range. They're a little bit faster, but they don't really have the range, except for the Curtis Boomerang. And I think this guy, with the extended range over here, slightly better toughness, slightly lower firepower actually. I'm not sure this is a much better plane, to be honest. This one has good reliability. I mean, it's a little bit faster, so we are going to take it. But yeah, let's see about that. Corvette has hit a mine. We are sinking 2 submarines, and we do get into a cruiser action in the North Sea, so that's nice to see. I think I would like my aircraft to attack enemy shipping. Ooh, it's very late in the day. You can see the sunset coming in over here. We do have a couple of light cruisers. It's not too exciting. There's another light cruiser under AI control. To destroy a squadron there, so actually not that much in terms of our ships. So this definitely is not our big battle, our big epic battle that we are waiting for. Okay, there's an enemy ship, and we haven't identified it yet. And somewhat irritatingly, I cannot order a different speed setting here on my ships. Why is that, I wonder? You really should have. Can we please get into a different speed setting here, please? I want to catch these guys. I think it might be these destroyers that are spotting them, so that's why these ships... There we go. Now we have technically spotted them. This is our gun range, so a little bit more than our vision range, and that's okay. We've got the Perry class destroyer over there. We are bringing in our guys over here. You guys, you're screening for the light cruisers. This is going to be a very small battle over here, I suppose. We don't know what that is. Unknown ship sighted. Yes, we know. Okay, let's sail due southeast over here, so that we can get a full broadside of both of our light cruisers on this unidentified ship. Nighttime is coming, so we are going to lose vision range very soon. It would be great if we were to identify this before that. Very small hit there with 3-inch gun. Some better hits there with a 6-inch gun. Yeah, couple of hits. That's nice to see. So far they haven't scored anything on us yet, and we are scoring a lot of 6-inch guns. 6-inch hits there. But we don't know what it is. If it's a heavy cruiser, yeah it is. It's a Hansa class heavy cruiser. So these guys do have a lot in terms of guns. 12 9-inch guns. 16 6-inch guns. Compare that to our 10 6-inch guns. So all in all we have 26-inch guns on these light cruisers. whereas this guy has nearly as much, plus a couple of 9-inch guns. So we are severely outmatched here. The only question to me then is, how about torpedoes? Can we launch a couple of torpedoes against this guy and hope to do enough damage there? Okay, let's firstly grab our destroyers over here, bring them into position. What are you guys doing? Why are you doing that weird maneuver? I think why are you turning around? You're not being engaged in the air or anything. Right. Some being torpedo tubes hit. That's unfortunate. And the Tucker destroyer over here. What are you guys doing? Have you got jammed, rudder jammed? Yeah, without any gunfire, San Bernardino has a jammed rudder. That's extremely unfortunate. Couple of hits there on this ship. That's alright. You know what? We might just simply want to disengage. The destroyers are going to do. San Bernardino detaches due to the rudder jam. Yeah, so these guys are now 2. That's alright. We are scoring a couple of small hits there. Nothing really too substantial. You're coming back. Well, that's okay, I suppose. You really need to get back in shape, man. Right, okay. I think you actually should be. Yeah, your rudder isn't jammed anymore. You've suffered 2 medium hits. Oh no, it was actually a hit that did. I didn't even see that. Right, you are fine now. We are launching a couple of torpedoes there on this guy. I really hope that it's not going to hit the Duncan. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it, so that's okay. What's your max speed here? 31 knots. Okay, and can I get you to be a core part of the other light cruiser division? Let's give you on the AI control. You can go a little bit slower. Nice hit there. If we were to get a torpedo hit, I'd be extremely happy. Doesn't seem like that is happening, so slightly unfortunate, but okay. You can be supporting our guys actually. Yeah, at least this guy is going away. He might also be suffering from some rudder jam. I don't know exactly. Let's try to keep him in our vision range. Okay, so the light cruisers have joined back up again. That's lovely to see. And so the question is really, does it make any sense to try and hunt him down? He's going fairly slow, so I think he must have some problem. Although I don't know what that is. Also, I don't know why the San Bernardino is going so slow. He's going extremely slowly. So just maybe we can score more hits. You seem to be engaging him. It's only via gun control, via radar control basically. But we might be doing alright over here. So okay, let's try to sail all of these destroyers just past this guy. You'll probably be able to engage this. You're definitely starting to fire on him. I mean, we are being outmatched here, and maybe it's unwise to even try this. It definitely is unwise to try this, but still. Oh, there we go. Couple of hits. San Jose being hit on the engine room. Was that it? Launches torpedo. Secondary guns. Ooh. You're losing a lot of your speed already. But you are in a very ideal situation to launch torpedoes. You've just... Oh. Look at that. Our destroyer Burroughs has been hit and sunk just like that. That's unfortunate. I don't think we've seen a magazine explosion on our ships yet, at least. So that's a little bit disappointing. Honestly, we are launching a lot of torpedoes here, but given the maneuvering of theirs, I suppose we're not gonna see a lot of success there. No, indeed. It does seem a little bit like we are... I mean, it's nice we're crossing their T, basically. I mean, they're running away, but still we are crossing their T, and we are scoring a lot of hits on them. And it looks like they are on fire, which obviously should reduce their abilities to... Ooh, and they are now dead in the water. That's fantastic, because if we were to launch torpedoes now, we'd be doing great. But, indeed, Benham. So this little destroyer, this little plucky destroyer with its 5-inch guns, has penetrated one of their turrets and they blew up. So, yeah, ships blowing up in the night over here. I think that's going to be a very nice title for this episode. But yeah, with that being done, I think it's time to withdraw from over here. We've lost some things, they've lost some things. I think we did much better. So, yeah, that's okay. Go to max speed, let's go to Stavanger, and I think that's going to be alright. Don't need to try and find more ships down here. And yeah, basically just end the episode here in the early morning, in the middle of the night basically. So local time is what? Yeah, 20 past 20. Oh yeah, it's winter. Yeah, it's winter, so basically nighttime is very long. Right. Yeah, let's end the scenario. Oh really? Santa Clarita is damaged only. Yeah, but we sunk their only ship. They had 2 submarines and we did lose one. Oh come on, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, nevertheless, the Danzig has been sunk. Oh, just look at how many how many of their turrets we just took out there. That's extremely lovely to see. Turret head flash fire blows up. Secondary battery hit. Yeah, they were being pounded there in the last couple of turns. Don't exactly see when their turret was disabled. Some of them over here. Yeah, another there. So yeah, their turret armor is really not sufficient. 5 inches. Wow, just wow. Okay, and yeah, the Boro, you were sunk by a single medium hit in the 9-inch magazine hit. Yeah. And that was it. Okay. Oh well, you can't win them all. It was still a very good win for us, I think. So we are getting some victory points there. It's not that memorable. Right, lovely. Okay, what else have we got then? Most of our ships are active with the exception of Bunker Hill. A couple of our light cruisers, including probably the Santa Clarita, the one that was just torpedoed. That's unfortunate, but okay. And I suppose we have a lot of these guys down here which are not yet on our little corvettes here. Our little plucky corvettes that are still working up. You should go down trade protection very soon. Yeah, and if we do look at the map, we should see most of their forces being over here. They do have some forces in our home waters that we should be concerned about. I suppose it's not going to make much of a difference, but let's move these guys here from the west coast towards the east coast. And then let's see what's going to happen there. Right, next turn. It's the end of the year 1955. The game is over. But technically development will level out and some functions may not work properly if paying too long beyond 1925. That's funny. That must be there from the last game. If you continue, you can end the game at any point. You know, we're going to play on simply for this episode, but not much longer, I guess. 2 corvettes, only the Navy, and the Navy can get by with a little bit. No. We do want to keep our Navy running. We are sinking 6 submarines. That's nice to see. Causing hardships and food shortages. And here we go. Another coastal raid. And I suppose we want to sink ships. Oh. What's this weather? Mist? I don't think I've ever seen that. Right, so what have we got? We've got a couple of battleships over here. We've got presumably a carrier or 2. Yeah. So that looks fine. Good. You guys here, you can scout, and that's okay. And then we've got these battleships. We should send them over there at max speed, and we should make sure that we are doing the right thing here. And by that I mean looking very far away, heavy. I don't suppose this is going to come in very, very aggressively, but if the weather does clear up, I want my guys to be ready right away. Yeah, okay, and we can't even ready aircraft while the weather is as it is right now. Good. Let's jump ahead and go very fast here. Can't go quite as fast though. I'm not sure what that is. It seems to be a little bit slow, doesn't it? Isn't it? Unidentified ship. Do we have really vision on that, I wonder? We should definitely have the gun range on that. I want to hold fire here with my battleships just so that we are maintaining the element of surprise here a little bit. And actually we might want to send in our light cruisers over here while our battleships stream ahead towards the target area. And if you're intercepting, you can actually go on an intercept course. Ooh, they are starting to turn away. Let's see. They seem to be very slow, so they might actually be a transport ship. Yeah, they are. I don't want to waste my ammo, at least not of the main guns on that, so I think that's going to be fine. Scoring a lot of hits there. So I suppose even you can stop the gunning a little bit here. And can we do a torpedo run, please? Just get a couple of torpedoes on you. Right, okay. Well, okay, let's get it out of AI control and back towards over here so that you can start to engage them. A couple of more ships over there that are streaming towards us. Okay, this guy should definitely be going down, I think. So that should be fine. You can technically fire. So let's find out what that is up there. And see whether we can engage it. Ooh, California class is being hit, so that does give us a chance. So, yeah, you're being hit by 16-inch guns. That's interesting because that means this guy here can punch with 16-inch guns. So that, on the other hand, means it's probably a very capital ship. So, yeah, let's go ahead here. You guys down here. You can actually go to supporting instead of scouting, so that you're a little bit close towards the action. Right, and California is being hit again. That's 2 heavy hits now. We're taking on some water, but we're not sure which ship you should be firing upon, to be honest. But we do have frontal guns, so we can turn around over here and start to engage them aggressively. Let's actually try to turn together and go a little bit more due north. Okay, yeah, there we go. I thought so. This is the battle cruiser. Japanese battle cruiser, 9 16-inch guns, 12-inch belt armor. This is nearly a battleship. And at this stage of the war, basically the difference becomes a little bit moot. So that's okay. I guess you can go here. And you guys can sort of stream towards this guy. Try to engage him a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Couple of hits there. California, though, hit as well. Preble being hit. California. 3 heavy hits. Superstructure. That's pretty hefty. There we go, though. Another hit on them. Didn't take out any turrets so far. But we might soon. Also, they are turning away, which is great. Because that means they can use fewer of their guns. And indeed, now the mid turret there has been taken out, so that's great to see. Connecticut, why are you on an AI control? I don't know. Are you engaging though? Target straddled. California engine room hit. We don't know how much damage we are causing to them, but I definitely dislike to see Ooh, just look at that. 5 hits there. 6 hits. 6 heavy hits on this guy. Still streaming ahead at full speed though. California is starting to fall behind it. Ooh, there we go. Just a 5th hit. Limits flooding. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, you've taken quite a bit of damage there already against this Japanese battlecruiser. On the other hand, they must be heavy damage and on fire. That's a lot of damage. Okay, let's try to take you a little bit more on a parallel course. We're gonna take Preble in between these 2 ships. And we're gonna hope for a torpedo run, a successful one over here. Yeah, I mean, we did cause some very significant damage here over the last couple of turns. They are burning, they've lost 2 of their turrets. So, definitely doing something right over there. Let's turn about, see whether we can come up behind them. Lots of hits here. Enormous amounts of hits, in fact. Can we launch torpedoes, please? I think we might be in the way of the firing line here. Santa Clara and you guys maybe? Yeah, no. There we are. A couple of salvos are being launched from sort of all directions. Just one hit? 2 hits. Honestly, 2 hits is still a little bit disappointing for the amount of torpedoes that were coming in there. Right, you guys are doing fine though. You've lost basically all of your turrets, all of your main turrets at least. More torpedoes. 4, 5 torpedo hits in total. You're going down, my friend. Still, we're going to make one more run over there. That's going to be fine. And you guys here, these battleships, can return to going for the main objective. Are you guys launching? No. Okay, that's fine. I think this guy is going down. And yeah, we can pick up survivors from battle cruiser. That should be fine. That should be a lot of survivors. You have lost a lot of your speed. 8 knots nearly due to that engine room hit. Connecticut is starting to come back on you. That's great. Come on. Let me click on you. Oh well, that was annoying. Okay. Let's see, there's another unidentified ship. Let's go a little bit more towards the north over here. Try to catch it. I kind of doubt whether we will. We are not gaining speed at all. On the other hand, probably that one battle cruiser was their last remaining capital ship. Let's stop. I don't know what ship that is, but you here should hold fire for a second. Because if that guy has stopped already, it means it's probably a merchantman. Or even a corvette. And I don't need to waste ammo on a corvette. Right, let's see what that is. Sail due east here. Should be starting to fire soon. Our 10-minute timer should run out extremely fast. This is a very fast ship. It could be a corvette. Whoa. Immediately the weather has cleared up, and we'd be in a lot of trouble here, my friends, if it wasn't just that nighttime is approaching at this very moment. So yeah, we'd be screwed, but there we are. This is nighttime already. Lucky us, I guess. Right, let's try to catch that guy. He's going into the minefields around, not Helgoland, really. No, Eastern Prussia. We are on the Baltic after all. Okay. Scoring a couple of hits there, and we have stopped it, so that's great to see. There's another unidentified ship, so we are going to go south so we can maintain contact with this guy a little bit longer. Can we turn around? Now, this is actually a destroyer, so we need to be a little bit careful there. But it's sinking already, and our secondary gun should make short work of that. Yeah. Doing a little bit of funny dance over there. Yeah, this guy is going down. This I don't know, but some ships are over here. Ooh, look at that S-17 class, another destroyer up over there. Let's change course. I don't want to run into any torpedoes. This guy here is just being pounded. California needs to do get away a little bit from that destroyer, and just hit it with our secondaries as we're turning around. My dear God. Did I say torpedo? I did say torpedo. God damn it. Wasp! Where's Wasp? Where is Wasp? Ooh, of course we did have a carrier division. And it's right there. Well, that's unfortunate. I really don't want to be hit on our carriers. You guys here, can you go to max speed? Yeah, okay. So you be a core part of the other battleship, and you just go north. Turn around again so that we don't get hit again by a torpedo. We are seemingly launching a lot of torpedoes against this little bugger here, which has definitely been killed multiple times over. Right, okay, let's go due north or somewhere behind Gotland, and I think we can go to Ultra over here. I don't suppose any of these ships here are significant at all. Let's go ahead. Right, let's stop here for a second. We are out of danger, and I just want to have a look at the Connecticut. So yeah, your flooding basically is fine, so we are going to be alright over here. We have sustained some heavy damage to our ships. What is this, and why is it in our way? Well, whatever it was, we've run by it, and that's fine. Let's go to cruise speed over here. Try to disengage. Sorry about that. Try to disengage. We've fulfilled all of our objectives. We've sunk a battle cruiser. So you know what? I'm gonna call this a very decent result over here. There might be a carrier down here. We don't really know, but I bet it's gonna be all right. Let's sail west of Gotland. Gotland being a very strategic location for the Baltic Sea. It's basically so central to everything. Right. Okay, scenario should be over soon, I guess. Are we gonna get into a morning phase? No. Okay, yeah, single battle cruiser sunk. All of the other stuff is small ships. Light damage to our ships. That's fairly nice. Yeah, and let's look at the details of the Acoma. I want to see how many of our shots were superfluous, yeah. A lot of them. Lots and lots of these. Probably one of the... probably half of our hits were in vain. All of these ones were a little bit superfluous. Hull hit, ship is sinking. So you were indeed sinking before you were hit by any torpedoes, is that true? Looks about like that, yeah. Nice. Very good. Okay, let's also take a brief look here at least the big ships. Yeah, they were running around over here. This is a funny destroyer path. Okay, yeah, but otherwise only destroyers over here, so that's fine. Good, let's leave this scenario, gain a lot of victory points, and that is fine. So that being said, I think we can resign over here because or do we want to play the rest of the war? You know what, guys? Do let me know what you think. Do let me know whether you want me to continue this last war and see what we get out of that, or whether you want me to end here. So that being said, looking forward to see you guys next time. Bye bye.